but I have a lot of common sense. And the common sense for me, when I looked at Primerica, I said, if I'm going to spend my life doing something with certain types of people, I want to spend my life with a circle of friends that want to share in my dreams, that want to push me up. Ever since I've been to Primerica, you know what people have been telling me? You can do it, man. We believe in you. You're awesome. You're incredible. Man, you're somebody special. So no wonder I made it. No wonder I've had success. I've hung out with a bunch of people that believed in me versus all my friends that didn't believe in me. So pretty good decision. Pretty good decision by me saying yes to Primerica. How about build your own franchise? Think about it for a second. How about if you decided right now that you wanted to go buy a McDonald's franchise, how much is it going to cost you? $1 million. Let's just call it $1 million. Any of you guys got $1 million just laying around, just extra spare change, right? You know what the waiting list is for a McDonald's franchise? I would say probably a few years. Would you agree? Right? At least, right? So if we got to wait a couple of years to go make big money, and we got to spend $1 million, right? So if we make an average McDonald's franchise, going to net out maybe say $100,000 a year. So let's call it 10 years before you make your money back. Right? Now look, if I had an opportunity to buy a McDonald's franchise and it was going to cost me $1 million and I had $10 million in the bank, I'd probably go buy one. Because it's not a bad investment. I'm not saying that's a bad investment. I'm just saying that, man, that's a long time return on my money, would you say? Yeah. But in Primerica, I can start Primerica and become profitable this year. You know why? It's because it costs you $100 to start with Primerica. Yeah. How ridiculous is that? I wish that it cost $10,000 to get started. You know why? Is because we would find people that once you put down your $10,000, you would really get serious about what you're doing. Imagine if we charge you $1 million, right? I mean, every time, think about this for a second. If you decided to really go to work and become an RVP and really get after it, do you realize you can make $100,000 here? You could make $100,000 a year here, and it doesn't have to take you 10 years. And by the way, it's all profit because what's your overhead? What's your overhead? I mean, I don't have any, I don't have to buy straws. I don't have to buy napkins. I don't have to hire a bunch of employees, do I? I don't have to pay anybody's salary. I don't have to go get a secretary. I don't have to go buy a building or anything. I don't have to lease out a building or anything like that. Right? Just talking to the lady that cuts my hair, she's going to go open up a building. It's going to cost her $50,000 just to renovate the dang thing. And then on top of that, her lease is $6,500 a month. How many haircuts you got to cut at $15 a pop? To get your... Are you kidding me? It's going to take her years before she actually makes a profit. So when I looked at Primerica, I said, look, I can have my own franchise. It cost me $100 to have my own franchise. Good or bad? Yes. Right? It's great. That's why Primerica is the business of the 21st century. Robert Kiyosaki, by the way, he's the guy that put together a lot of these ideas in a book called The Business of the 21st Century. He basically described word for word what Primerica is. This is the new model. I hope you guys understand. Look, you've got to get out of the past and start getting into the future right now. This is the wave of the future. This is the way that people will build businesses over the next 100 years, I promise you. Get in now and get ahead of the curve instead of getting left behind. Okay? And how about build massive passive income? Look, guys, I mean, last month, I don't go on tons of appointments anymore. I don't go on tons of, I don't work, 7 days a week or anything like that. And we were paid over $60,000 last month. So could you imagine not having to work and getting paid $60,000? Would you be excited? Yeah. You see the smile on my face? See the smile? See that? You know why I'm happy, right? Yeah. You know why I'm happy? I'm happy because if I don't work, I still get paid a lot of massive, passive income. Good or bad? Great. It's great. Yes. Could you guys get excited about that? Yeah. How many many of you in this room would love to make $1,000 a month, whether you got out of bed or not? Anybody? What? How many of you love your mother? Raise your hand. If you love your mother. How many of you wouldn't raise your hand even if I paid you to raise your hand? How many? Do you guys understand? Look, if you had an opportunity, if you joined Primerica and you just recruit a couple of people, do you understand that you could make $1,000 a month without even getting out of bed? Without even having to work, you could make $1,000 in residual passive income just by having a couple people working with you. Think about that. That's $12,000 a year. Do you understand that there are people right now, they're going back to college for several years to get what's called a master's degree so that they can make an extra $10,000 a year. Think about it for a second. How much does a master's degree cost you? Anybody know in here? $100,000 to make $10,000 a year extra. So that means that's a 10-year investment, right? Whereas you could start Primerica right now, and in the next 12 months you can make $12,000. You know what? You know why I know that? It's because I made $15,000 part-time my first year. You can do it on a part-time basis, and I didn't have to go get my master's. Thank God, I didn't have to go back and get my master's. Okay, so this is a real opportunity. You can make some real great part-time income. And then who knows? Sky's the limit. How about learn leadership skills? What's that worth? If you became a leader, right? If you actually started building a business and became a leader and learned how to be a better leader, could that help you in your life? Yes or no? Yes. Right? How about feel great about what you do? Right? Primerica does what's right. What Primerica does is we teach people about finances. We teach people how to get on the road to getting financially independent, good or bad. Right? It's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. That think about it, will never go out of style. That guy, did you hear the guy on the video? He said, that really handsome guy on the video, did you watch him on there? That guy, he said, these things never go out of style. Saving money, never go out of style. Insurances never goes out of style, right? You never have to worry about Primerica going out of style. We've been here for 37 years. We'll be here for another 37 years, I promise you. Whether you do it or you don't. But you know what's amazing to me? Is people start businesses all the time. And like crazy about it. Like they're selling juice and stuff. You think your juice company is going to be around in 37 years? No. They're going to find out something's wrong with it and they're going to shut down the company. How many times you seen that happen, Ben? A lot of $40 bottles of juice. You kidding me? And they're out of business. So you spent the last 5 years building up the company, and then it goes out of business. Right. See, Primerica's been around 37 years. We're a New York Stock Exchange company. We ain't going nowhere. Right. We are solid. Primerica doesn't even have any debt. How about going into business with a company with no debt? How solid is that? We're worth billions of dollars. Our market cap is a couple of $1 billion. And so we are at the right place at the right time with the right company. Okay, how about build a business where men and women can excel? So if you're a woman, right, raise your hand if you're a woman. Is there any women in the house around here? All right. Okay, so let me ask you this, right? So if you're a woman, right, statistically speaking, do women get paid less than men? Yes or no? Yes, yes they do, right? Right now, to me, that sucks. That's not right. It's not fair. It's not right. Most women are smarter than men anyway. So, I don't know. There's some smart, very intelligent. Any smart, intelligent women in here, huh? All right. So you're motivated. You're smart. You're excited. You want to do something great with you're a woman. So you go out in the real world and they pay you less than a man. That's not right. That's not fair. Okay? See, the great thing about Primerica is we don't care about any of that stuff. We don't care whether you're a man. We don't care whether you're a woman. We don't care your nationality. We don't care about your religion. We don't care about... Primerica allows everyone to be a part of this. Primerica allows everyone to win, to succeed, to be somebody. See, we don't care. All we care about is right here. All we care about is your heart. All we care about is where you're going. How bad you want to be somebody? What's your desire? What's your passion? That's what we care about. We don't care about any of that other stuff. We don't care what color you are. Hey, thank God we don't even care if you're short. That's awesome, huh? And we don't even care if you're tall. All right? We don't care about any of that kind of stuff. We want to help people win. We want to help people make their dreams come true. And then the last thing is ownership. Think about this for a second. How would you like to know that your business, when you build a business, it's actually worth something? So today, our business is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. How about if I would have stayed at my job for 20 years? How much, if I would have been at my job for the last 16 years, how much would my job be worth today? Zero. That's if I'm still employed there, right? So that's if they didn't lay me off. That's if they didn't fire me. Right? How about that, right? How about working for a company for 20 years and they say, sorry, we can't use you anymore. You don't move as fast as you did 20 years ago. Right? You're a little bit slower at 55. Right? Come on now. Let's go. Hustle it up. Better keep up. Right? So some of you are like, well, I like my job. My boss is good today. My boss is nice today. Well, how about 15, 20 years from now? Is it going to be as nice? Maybe your boss isn't going to be your boss 15, 20 years from now. So what's going to happen then? What's going to happen then when he says, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Bob, but we can't use you anymore. So how about this? We're going to hire 2 young kids out of college, right? We're paying you $80,000 a year, Bob. And we're going to hire 2 young kids. We're going to pay them $40,000 a piece. Matter of fact, we're going to pay them $35 a piece. Save a little bit of money, right? And these guys are going to be fast. They're going to be hungry. They're going to do it. They're going to go, right? That's. So look, at one point in time, when you don't want to work anymore, you're going to be able to say, hey, look, I got ownership. I built a business in Primerica. I got after it. I actually have something of value. Where there could be a time where you can sell your business if you wanted to. And did the thing go off? All right. So I just think those are important reasons why you might want to say yes. So I want to ask you guys a couple of questions, right? Why do you get up in the morning? What is it that drives? What is it that actually gets you? You don't have to answer. Just think about it in your mind, okay? How about this? What's your passion? What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about helping people? Are you passionate about maybe becoming financially independent? You passionate about saving money? You passionate about learning more? Are you passionate about growing in your life? Are you passionate maybe to contribute more? What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about wanting to be somebody that you're proud of? You passionate about recognition, competition, competing? Are you passionate about having some fun? You passionate about being excited, feeling good? What are you passionate about? Whatever it is, Primerica can deliver that for you. That's what you got to feel great about. We're a very unique business. Most jobs, most businesses in America do not provide all of those things. Okay? That's what's kept me around all these years. I got to compete again. I played baseball in my life. I lost that. I couldn't play anymore. So Primerica provided that environment of competing and recognition and winning again in my life. That a lot of guys, they fulfill that by doing what? By playing basketball on Sunday morning, right? Sunday afternoon, playing soccer on the weekends, right? Basketball out with the guys on the weeknights, right? How much does basketball pay you on the weeknights, huh? Not very much money, does it? Not with your buddies, right? And so Primerica allowed us to still have that competition, still be a part of something that provides those things that make us feel great. Provided me an opportunity to give more. Every one of us has that need in our life to need to give more, to contribute more. Every one of us in our life, believe it or not, a lot of people out there, they're depressed right now. You know why they're depressed? It's because they're not contributing. You know why they're depressed? Is because they're not giving more. You know why they're not giving more? Is because they don't have more. You need to go make more money so you can give more. Isn't it better to give than receive? Every one of us knows it, right? We all believe that, right? Didn't it feel great to give a lot to somebody? If I gave every one of you $1 million,